Hello fellow Trikers, my name is Alex Gore and I'm kind of the guy usually behind this camera. But me and Claude, we decided to change the format of this video site a little bit, because prior what we did, we shot a lot of aerial movies and there's a lot of time involved in shooting and editing that kind of stuff, because I mean, just to shoot 2-3 minute video, it probably take us 2-3 days worth of flying, because you try to avoid all this shaky camera and all this kind of stuff. You probably saw a lot of Triker movies, you know, and just people hanging camera and it's all over the place, and you got really sick just watching that stuff.
I think what Alex here was trying to say in these episodes that we're going to be doing is to show you a little bit behind the scenes, what actually goes on when you're really interested in flying, other than just the flying itself.
Well, speaking of our crew, it's kind of interesting. There's 4 of us around here right now.
We have like 4 principals. There's Alex, there's myself, there's Dale, and there's Phil. Phil's got a lot of hours right now, and he's flying everywhere, and probably most of what we fly. He's the rules and regulations man, and he is.
He's really proper, if you know what I mean.
He also is a little bit paranoid sometimes.
If he sees us doing something stupid, which we usually don't do, but we could on occasion, so he definitely pointed out.
So time to grub down.
And sometimes it's really good. I mean, even if you don't admit it, but you know you're wrong.
Phil is also a very good writer of his thoughts and what he's done that day and what he's going to do. Then we have Dale. He's the businessman. He's probably the one in this group that's probably been hit the hardest with the economy, to tell you the truth.
When we did like preliminary shootings on this video, and I showed it to my wife, and she said, you know what, he's like real American guy. Like, what do you mean by American? He's like all into the business and adventures and this kind of stuff, and he got 6 kids.
How many kids do I have? 6. 6 kids, 2 dogs, 4 horses. I got a house full.
But he's still doing flying.
People sometimes think that I have an extreme lifestyle when they see the trike, but really what's unique about it is they don't understand that the trike is the safest thing that I do. They go out and they look at the trike and they think that that's such a extreme sport, but then they'll go out and they'll look at my wife's horses and say, oh, they're so cute.
He's a pragmatic person.
I mean, in the constant mind of reinventing himself.
Trike flying is actually one of the most relaxing things that I find to do in my time. I tell everybody they can take my motorcycles, they can take my 4-wheelers, they can take my horses, but you won't get the trike out of my hands, let me tell you.
Type A personality probably, but in terms we all are, so we got enough guts to fly.
We are not politically correct when we talk to each other. That's the way it works.
Claude is really mechanical genius.
I like to produce a product, always have whatever it is, what I've been doing all my life. I need a product, something physical that I can see. You
know, sometimes I know how to do things, but I really don't. So I rather him do some mechanical stuff on that.
As far as pride and self-satisfaction, that's only a fleeting moment with me. And once I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, I'm usually done with the project.
And he's really good at it. So you probably guys pick up a lot from those videos how to do, you know, how to screw things really.
But then there's Alex. He's the technical man. He is, and I mean technical in the sense of the new breed.
So my part on this video episode is a little bit different from everybody else. You're gonna see a lot of mechanical stuff, but what I'm gonna talk about is how to shoot it and what to shoot it with. Because especially with the aerial footage, there's a lot of involved, and what kind of camera we use, how we mount this camera, just to avoid all the shakiness, how to stabilize, how to process. If we're gonna shoot photos, I've been using through the years all kinds of different cameras, Nikons, Canons, Sony cameras, and I don't even remember how many I changed.
He won't stay with anything too long, but he sure is a nitpicker on detail.
So Claude makes jokes usually out of that, because you change cameras every 6 months. So like, well, it's a tool, you know, you change your tools, I change my tools. And there's no perfect camera really, photo or video. So, but we're gonna experiment with the different cameras, and we'll see which works and which doesn't work. So, and if you guys are interested in that, there's gonna be episodes on this kind of stuff.
So I'd like to really add to this is a little interaction with whoever views this, whether it's criticism or whether it's some type of a suggestion. Just send us an email, and maybe we'll have an answer, maybe not. But don't get down to picky things, okay?
And for you guys who's a little bit younger and know what twittering is, you can find and follow us on the Twitter. If you go on the front page of our website, you can sign up there, so you can get all the updates much faster than anybody else. So please do.